My name is Forex Joe and welcome to Fast Track Trader. This is Module 3 where we're going to discuss mindset techniques and exactly why you should choose the Forex markets. Forex is a $4 trillion a day market traded worldwide 24/7. It is the biggest and fastest growing liquid market on earth today. The foreign exchange market was established in 1971, but retail clients have only had total access since 1998 and really since 2000 due to the internet explosion. One currency pair will always be strengthening from another country like the euro dollar, while another will be weak, producing trade opportunities. Every currency is traded in pairs of two, so it would be the euro against the US dollar or the Great British Pound against the US dollar. Currency rates are forever fluctuating depending on supply and demand and economic and political influences in countries all over the world. The goal is to spot which currency pair will rise or fall against another currency, presenting opportunities for trades. The beauty of the system is that you always have action, and with volatility in the markets 24/7, you always have opportunity to generate positive pips. Let's compare it to the stock market. The stock markets are open 6.5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Forex markets open Sunday afternoon overseas and close Friday afternoon in New York. It provides weekends off with your family. The other addition about this is that it's open 24/7, so depending whether you have a job or anywhere that you reside in the world, at any time you are able to turn on your computer and get accustomed to growing or teaching or buying or purchasing currency during a certain session. This fast-paced market operates 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week, and it begins with trades in Wellington, New Zealand, and goes on to Sydney, Australia, to Tokyo, Japan, to Berlin, Germany, London, England, and to New York, New York before the whole cycle begins again each 24-hour period. The Forex market is massive when compared to the $25 to $35 billion a day traded on the U.S. stock exchanges. Again, $25 to $35 billion a day traded in the U.S. stock exchange compared to almost $4 trillion a day moved each day in the Forex markets. Forex trading exceeds the combined volume of all the world major exchange trading equities, futures, and other instruments. The participants in this daily world market juggernaut are central and commercial banks, major corporations. In fact, over the last decade, more corporations that you would know have turned to Forex trading to help supplement their balance sheets. Institutional investors, those who have pension funds, those who have to hold on to monies for 10, 20, 30, 40 years are looking to get involved in the Forex markets. Huge hedge funds and private individuals are now like minnows in a shark tank, being able to take a little piece of the pie. With so many financial centers around the globe, you will have times when two or more markets overlap. The Forex, being the largest liquid financial market in the world, ensures there are always a buyer and a seller for any type of currency because the world economy relies on the movement of goods from one country to another. Hence the fact you have exchange rates. So when you travel from the United States to Canada and you pick up with the Canadian dollar, there will be exchange rates for if you trade in US dollars for Canadian dollars. That is the same if you travel overseas into Europe and you're picking up euro dollars by exchanging your US dollars for European euros while you're in that country. The foreign exchange market, or Forex, which is the acronym, is quite different from the stock exchange. The stock market is less liquid because participants may choose to hold on to their investments and move on to other markets. Stocks were traditionally seen as long-term investments where people bought stocks or a group of stocks in mutual funds and waited for them to appreciate and build in their retirement account. As we can see, the crash of 2008 brought that process to their knees. Ladies and gentlemen, Forex trading is perhaps the 21st century's world's cleanest, simplest way to actually create wealth virtually from scratch with the right trading strategies. In fact, I went on record saying for most of the decade that in the 21st century, you will see more new millionaires created in the Forex markets than any other business in the world. Thomas Edison said, "Opportunity is missed by most folks because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work." Adversity will create opportunity, and that's what we have in the Forex markets, because there's always something going on around the world that causes the ebb and flow or volatility, allowing you an opportunity to trade. So as one door closes, another door opens. The financial markets have been exceptionally turbulent, and the economic data has been disappointing at best. The massive stock market losses have also had a major rippling effect on our economy, with job losses cutting into income growth and taking a massive toll on consumer confidence. I like to say that you can get a Forex education or an Ivy League education with a community college of outlay of funds. When we were in school, they don't teach you much about money, how to control money, how to diversify with money, but there are all types of ways to teach you how to go into debt and get credit cards and do things that really is not going to help you long term because you become a debt slave. Here at Fast Track Trader, we will teach you simplified techniques and strategies that will help turn your life around and allow you the opportunity to see how Forex will change your sense of direction. You usually go 4 to 5 years of college and get a degree before going out into the working world. Here in the 21st century, more and more college education students are not getting the type of paying jobs that they once thought that they were able to qualify for. So the Forex markets are going to become even stronger as people use those skills and translate those skills into learning a new vocation in Forex. Unfortunately, the masses are uneducated, they're scared, and downright clueless as to how they can both build and preserve their wealth in this market or environment. That's why you're here at Fast Track Trader. You become what I heard in Money Never Sleeps, the second version of Wall Street by Gordon Gekko, the ninja group. No income, no job, no assets. Ladies and gentlemen, the stock market losses, the real estate losses, the real retirement accounts have been decimated. It has continued through the first decade of the 21st century, and unless you change your sense of direction, it will continue, as it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. A new wave of foreclosures have began as property values continue to plummet. College education with no jobs paying what you're worth. If you're tired of being tired, it's time that you take action. The destruction of the American families has begun in earnest. Ladies and gentlemen, money is only a tool used to barter for goods and services. Nothing more, nothing less. You will face what's called an attachment to money during this journey. We will help you overcome it, which will stay with you for the rest of your time on this earth, no matter if you continue in Forex or not. So in closing for this module presentation of Why Forex, thanks for choosing Fast Track Trader to become the tool to change your lifestyle. You do need to participate and focus on learning a new vocation for life. Everything that we've done here at Fast Track Trader is to simplify the process to where even an 11-year-old can accomplish the task. This system has been so simplified, anyone can learn if they want to apply themselves. You have the tools and the coaches to guide you to success. So in closing, enjoy the journey. My name is Forex Joe. This is why you should choose Forex to free you and change your lifestyle for the rest of the 21st century. And we're going to share with you picking one currency pair to stock during your journey. Forex trading is attractive because it offers unparalleled freedoms. Another thing that drew me to Forex is that it avoids many common headaches associated with running a business. Forex trading leads you to take back full responsibility and be in charge of your life and never have to worry about working for someone else again. That is exciting and powerful. Forex traders potentially earn a high income. Forex trading teaches you how to change your landscape in current market conditions. We're going to be teaching you how to get out of debt, and in the process think of yourself as a CEO of your bankroll for your family and help in the future provide charity to your projects near and dear to your heart if that's what you desire. So let's begin. There are four majors in the Forex markets. They are the Euro US dollar, the Pound US dollar, the US dollar Swiss franc, and the US dollar Japanese yen. These four majors constitute over 70% of the total transactions in a $4 trillion a day market. So it would be safe to say that since there's so much interest in these four majors, and we cover up to 22 pairs, when you're first starting out, when you're trying to learn how to become successful and to keep it simplified, which is the process that Fast Track Trader lives by, we don't want you trading in the dark. We want to keep it simple so anyone can learn. We're going to ask you to choose one of these four major pairs. Most people pick either the Euro US dollar or Pound US dollar. One's a little bit more volatile than the other. And for those of you that don't have much time, that need a little bit slower currency and movement, that would be the US Swissy or the US yen. Now, once you've selected one of these four majors, the single most important thing you can do to ensure your success is to find a trading method that fits your unique personality, talents, interest, and skills. That's what we're going to teach you here at Fast Track Trader. Repetition is the mother of skill. Training the subconscious mind will create new habits, and it allows it to become easier with proven methods producing desired results as each of you search for your specific trading personality. In the process, what we want you to do is learn everything you can about the one currency pair that you select. When I first started, I selected the Euro US dollar, and I've become, in what I feel like, a foremost expert on the Euro US dollar. So I started learning everything I could about the European Union, all the European Euro nations, and everything I could about the US dollar. I kept it in a folder. Anything that happened, I would put it in my folder and I would review and have notes and a little outline. I would see how the currency would react during different sessions, and we'll talk about that at other times. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to gain experience in live current market conditions that's going to allow you to prepare to move to the next level, you're going to have a practice regimen that's necessary to attain experience. By selecting one currency pair, I opened up a practice regimen demo account that acted like my live account. Before I went live, I opened a practice regimen account, and all I traded was the Euro US dollar. Once I had constant repetition for a period of time, that is part of the exercise. And when you're able to start generating positive pips on a consistent basis on the currency pair that you're stocking, that's when you're ready to start trading live. Not until then. You can then expand your horizon by taking on more currency pairs. But right now, we want to keep it simple. Pick one of the four majors, and you're going to learn everything you can about that pair. It's going to be your best friend. It's like being a spouse. It's like raising your kids. You're going to nurture it. You're going to talk to it. You're going to do everything you can, as I did, to learn about the Euro US dollar. Then you need to learn in a live trading account. If you've never traded $50,000 or $100,000 or $500,000 or more, common sense states you will be scared to death starting at that level. Some of you have never earned that much money in your lifetime. So what we ask that you do is when you open your practice regimen account, open it with at least $100,000. Once you get used to it, go to $500,000. Once you get used to it, go to $1 million. And as you begin your journey and start your training, you will understand everything it takes to be successful, and you will have a millionaire mindset. Those of you that want to start out with a $10,000 or $20,000 account, it's not going to help you. Those of you that might not have $10,000 or $20,000 to start trading, it's okay. We're going to help you at Fast Track Trader change your whole sense of direction and whole sense about money, because abundance is your birthright. In this edition, we're going to be discussing with you Focus for Success. Why participate in learning a new vocation for a new life? Ladies and gentlemen, the quality of one's life depends on the quality of attention. Whatever you pay attention to will grow more important in your life. There is no limit to the kinds of changes that awareness can produce. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Cause and effect are two sides of one fact." Do the things you fear, and the death of fear is uncertain. Famous football coach Bill Parcells once said, "Success is never final. Even after attaining a goal and winning a Super Bowl, there is always more to do." And repetition is the mother of skill. Those of you that develop a practice regiment acronym will be able to have continuous repetition and will be the ones that most benefit from Fast Track Trader. We have kept it really simplified, so where the most trades and you continue to execute trades in live current market conditions on a consistent basis will allow you the opportunity to move to the next level and fast track to success. In the process, we want you to make an honest appraisal of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Wayne Dyer says when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. There are some people viewing this module right now who have a very negative attitude or around a lot of people and criticism. You're going to have to overcome adversity and learn how to eradicate negativity and change your life. As we've shared in other editions, people who set goals, people who have a positive mindset, people who have a proven game plan, people who have a trading plan of substance in the Forex markets will have success. All of that awaits you here at Fast Track Trader. I want to ask you a simple question. Will you honestly be where you really want to be 1 year from today? 365 days from now, will you be any closer from finding a way to generate more cash and put it in your pocket? Will you have a education that will allow you to go out and maybe earn more money for your family? Or have you been stuck in a rut and just seem to be going in circles? Will you honestly be any closer to financial freedom? How about will you be manifesting your dreams? Have your dreams been squashed because of what you think is just bad luck? Will you spend time designing a life of substance? You can do it, and we have simple techniques and processes here at Fast Track Trader. So what is your mindset? What is it that you want to accomplish? You're ready to move on. You're ready to tackle a $4 trillion a day market. You're ready to start generating some positive money, and you have the odds stacked against you. Many of you have become the ninja generation. No job. Not only do you have no job, but you have no chance for advancement, and you have no assets. In the United States today, there are more than 100,000 janitors and 317,000 waiters and waitresses that have college degrees. Almost 25% of all retail salespersons have a college degree. 9 million Americans between the ages of 25 and 34 are living with their parents. Young Americans are becoming increasingly frustrated that pretty much the only jobs that seem to be available are low-paying jobs. That's not the American dream. That's not why they spent 4 years in college. As the economy has crumbled, fewer young Americans have been getting married. Today, an all-time low of 44% of Americans between the ages of 25 and 34 are married. Folks, we are living in turbulent times, and it's time to take action, massive action, whether you fall in this age group, whether you are having kids live with you, or whether you are the patriarch of a family and you need to make extra money to take care and leave a legacy for your kids. There are 3 elements then that form the core of training successful traders. Education, teaching traders what to look for under different market conditions. Drilling, performing regular exercises to build specific skills. Repetition, repetition, repetition. You are always going to be training your subconscious mind. Practice, rehearsing trading under realistic conditions to assemble the skills into superior performance. There are 4 levels to aspire for as traders. You want to learn how to build up a retirement account while working a current job. It has been decimated by the events here in the last 3 to 5 years. Real estate was never going to drop. Stocks were always going to go up. You want to learn how to trade full-time as a professional trader and move to the upper echelon. You want to learn how to trade for others and build their portfolio. This is a huge responsibility, whether you trade for family members or other people that you know, or the big enchilada. You want to move to Europe or New York and become a master professional hedge fund trader. This is all within reach, but you must take the first step. That's what you're doing with Fast Track Trader. Ordinary people are accomplishing extraordinary things by using this concept and software. But you must have rules of engagement for everything that you do. Now, about luck. People are going to say you're lucky when you sometimes execute trades. When somebody says you're something about luck or compliments you about being lucky, write this down and keep it with you. Luck equals labor under correct knowledge. You are in a new vocation for life that has an opportunity to give you a higher return than what many tens, hundreds of thousands of people or even millions of people are seeing right now with college educations. You can create luck by becoming a better prepared in all areas of trading and having the right mindset due to experience. You're going to have daily reinforcement of the basics, and this will take you all the way to the top. It's as easy as A, B, C. In this edition, we're going to be discussing sense of direction. Now, we've talked so far and many times about practice regimen account. It's rehearsing trading under realistic conditions to assemble the skills into superior performance. That's what we're going to ask you to do as a Fast Track Trader student. We have simplified everything. All you have to do is pay attention to the rules of engagement, and you can practice, practice, practice. Any professional, football, baseball, basketball, college, high school team, all the way down to when we first start playing t-ball, has to do with practice before you get on the field. And we have come up with a practice regimen that's going to allow you to be successful. Do you have the courage to be afraid and act anyway? Many of you are going to face fears that you've never faced before. I need to tell you that up front. Are you confident enough of your predetermined plan to push the button and execute the trade? In some instances, some of you would rather take a beating than executing trades in a practice regimen account that cost you nothing. That means you have an attachment to money, and that's something that we're going to have to deal with. What emotions do you face when the moment of opportunity presents its shot at generating positive pips? Where are your fears coming from? The more that you stay in touch and let us know when you're facing fear, the more opportunity we will be able to point you in the right direction and help you during your growth. We have hundreds, and now we're going to go for thousands of students, and we cannot help everyone. Help us to help you. The quicker you begin training on controlling your attachment to money fears ensures success overall for the long term in Forex markets. In fact, it may ensure success in any type of work that you do for the rest of your time on this earth. Remember, Fast Track Trader is not only about trading in the Forex markets, but helping you get a new sense of direction for life. We want to teach you or share with you the power of getting out of debt. There are always storms in life. My pastor in Arlington, Texas shared something of substance that I carry with me on a daily basis over a decade ago. First, we are all blessed to be breathing today. Let's give thanks. Please understand and fully grasp, for the time that you have left in your life on this earth, there are three things that are going to be absolutely certain. One, you will be going into a storm into your life. There will be some type of adversity at certain points that you will be fighting. Two, you will be coming out of a storm. You've overcome that adversity or personal pain or grief, and you've moved on to the next level. Or three, you are always going to be preparing for the next storm. That's called life. Those of you that get bogged down on minor things are not going to be able to focus in the Forex markets and probably have difficulties focusing in other areas of your life. It's time to take simple techniques and change your sense of direction. Now, you can be a debt slave, or you can have money work for you to generate returns. Right now, do you have credit card debt, massive credit card debt, and you're looking for a way out? If you had a way out and you were not paying interest on those credit cards, imagine the possibility if you were putting those payments up each and every month in an account that would generate a return for you. Go back in the last 3, 5, even 10 years and see how much money you paid in debt and add it all up, and it will probably scare you to death. There are 7 benefits of being debt-free. 1, it's peace of mind. 2, retirement security. 3, you have a better marital relationship. Many people argue about money. 4, you got a better health and lifestyle. 5, you have more free time with your family, work, or projects or hobbies. 6, extra money can go towards savings and retirement. You have that money generating or compounding a return for you. 7, you'll have more money to invest. Now, I want you to read these, come back and write them down, and start utilizing the process of how powerful these 7 benefits can become if you decide that you want to learn how to become debt-free. We have what's called an attachment to money survey. Now, you can send a blank email to survey@forexjoe.org. A blank email to survey@forexjoe.org. You will get back a Word document that will give you 10 simple questions that you need to fill out. Once you've filled out these questions, you will then return it. And once you return it, there will be an opportunity for you to learn how others scored. Hundreds, even thousands of students have scored in this process. We want you to push the button daily as many times as possible in a demo account. We want you to execute trades in live current market conditions. We want you to face your fear, because your opponent is yourself. Once you finish this survey, let us know at support, and we will tell you where to send that survey back in, and then you will get a document back, and you will see where you stand against others. Then we want you to take the same survey again 3 months from now, from when you begin, 6 months from when you begin, and then a year from when you begin. And you will start to see a gradual change in your attachment to money. And in this process, you will start to learn how money is a tool to use to barter for goods and services. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's talk a little bit about overcoming fear and self-doubt. Some of the most common fears are fear of the unknown. We can't control it. Fear of failure and rejection. We get that from the time that we grow up till we turn 18, when we hear the word no 144,000 times on the average. Fear of loss, losing what you have. That becomes an attachment to money when you're trying to trade and generate more money because you want to keep what you have. Fear of facing reality of what's really happening around the world. Fear of disapproval. You have to deal with all these fears and others if you want to succeed. There are simple techniques around that will help you learn to control these fears. We are all humans. We will all have fear and self-doubt. Being able to control them will determine our destiny. Let's talk a little bit about becoming self-motivated. You got to get up off the couch and make it happen. If you're the person that watches a lot of TV through the week and you come home and you go work and you're so tired from working you sit down and crash on the TV and watch sporting events or sitcoms, it's time for you to become self-motivated. Because when you're self-motivated, guess what? You have a vision. You start seeing what successful people are doing. You then will learn how to take action, sometimes massive action. You're going to learn how to be persistent in whatever it is that you're giving your quality of attention to. You will use your own creativity. It is in each and every one of us. You will practice self-discipline. You will be focused, and you will learn how to remain focused during spurts of time in Forex trading or learning the Forex. And you will have and create enthusiasm because you will be doing something positive and learning something that could change your life. You are in the now, the present, the moment. It's never too late to change. You're not a tree. You can change your address at any time that you want. Jim Rohn said, we must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. How many times in your life have you regretted because you did not follow through? The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons. You are about to take the first step that's going to change your sense of direction. Fast Track Trader has been totally simplified to where even an 11-year-old can learn how to use the techniques to trade. We will tweak each and every one of you as an individual, share with you the specific trading styles, share with you all the currency pairs, and help you learn how to maneuver around a $4 trillion a day market. You know, John Wooden had 7 suggestions to follow. He says you should be true to yourself, you should help others, you should make each day your masterpiece. Each and every day you get up, enjoy it. You should drink deeply from good books, especially the good book. Make friendship a fine art. Build a shelter for a rainy day, and pray for guidance and count and give thanks for your blessings each and every day. As we live in these turbulent times, ladies and gentlemen, there are people less fortunate than you right now. You can help change someone's life by changing your own. Because once you become positive, once you become successful, you will reach out. It's called the laws of the universe, because each and one of us are for abundance. Abundance is our birthright. But the laws of the universe will allow you to reach out and help other people in dire need once you get on the program. I said, remember that greatness inspires a level of excellence few others can imagine, much less fulfill. We're not talking about greatness here. We're not talking about changing the world. We're talking about changing your sense of direction and giving you an opportunity to participate in the most liquid market on earth today and make a serious change in your life in the process. You see, each and every morning I have a routine of manifesting, visualization, and meditation. I want a little bit of quiet time. When I get up each and every day and I have my goal setting simplified, I want a little bit of quiet time about what has happened the previous day, what's about to happen today, and what's going to happen for the rest of the week. It keeps me in balance. I have an evening before bed routine based around the expression of gratitude. I'm always expressing gratitude of my surroundings. This concludes this subject in Module 3, Mindset Techniques. I want to thank you for taking time to review it, and it would be in your best interest to review it at least once a month at the minimum.